Welcome back to another episode of the FawrOut Perspective Podcast. My name is Kurt Architect.
It's your boy Y2 times your girl's favorite ex.
That's right. We're back for another episode this week. Again, we do have I don't want to say a special guest, more so like brother.
Like fam.
Yeah, family for real.
Mm-hmm.
So we going to tap into who we got on with us today. But like we always like to start off, Y2 times, brother. How are you? How's your week?
Man, I'm doing fantastic, bro.
I'm happy to hear that.
Great week. When everything lines up, you just got to say thank you. Just be grateful.
I like that. Gratitude.
Man, that's how my week was.
Same. I'm on the gratitude spree, so that's what I like to keep right now. I like to keep that momentum going. Speaking of momentum, man, we have one of our guests here today, one of my brothers from Phi Beta Sigma. He's actually my line brother. We went to Johnson C. Smith together.
Yes,
Cross back and fall 12.
Yes,
He does a lot in the city. Since I've known him, he's always been a big part of events and trying to get things going, rather on campus or out and about in the city when it comes to artists or even managing and curating events, sporting events, CIAA.
Nigga do it all.
If you've been at any of the events, you have definitely seen him. He's real big in the event space and being positive and keeping that momentum. And with no further introduction, we have my line brother, Tone, gains momentum, man.
Hey, what's
Thank
good,
you,
man?
bro.
Appreciate
Wow.
you for showing up, man.
Thank you, man.
I mean,
appreciate that.
You know, it's always good to have family in the building.
It's always needed for that.
Makes it a little easier.
Absolutely, man. So, my brother, Tone, how are you?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I'm here, baby.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Shit, well, let's get right into it, man. So, how did you get started in your space? I actually need to read this off properly.
Yeah, man.
So, your resume from the research Ebba's done. I just would have jumped
Research
it all
team.
together.
Shout out to the team, man.
Shout
So
out
we
to
got
the team.
Shout out
A&R.
to FawrOut team.
We got A&R, stage director,
Boom.
sports production,
Boom.
host of other things. So,
Ba-boom.
how did you get started and what led you into doing this?
Wow, man. First, man, I just want to say give honor to God, man. For real.
Come on,
man.
I'll just start off with that because without him, I wouldn't be where I'm at for real.
None of us would.
For real. So that's what really got me going. And two, man, my mom and my dad, man, they really put me in like different events and stuff like that when I was a kid. So like, and like always kept me busy. You know what I'm saying? That was like the key thing. And I think that's what's the real foundation of what my brand is, gains momentum. Because like after school, I'm doing something. At the daycare, I'm doing something. Like the daycare is supposed to be your activity of doing something. But I'm still doing like truth after school, which is crazy. I'm doing other things. So like,
What's truth?
so back in the day, Truth was like this DARE program. So
Okay.
You remember the commercial where they stopped smoking? And
Yeah, I remember. It didn't help at all. It didn't help at all.
Which is
Didn't help at
wild.
all.
But
Yeah, it's funny.
that's very funny. But at the same time, I was just doing things. So if it's not sports, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't that, my mom was in Mary Kay. So my mom was always had that entrepreneur spirit.
Yeah. You got to
know
be a
what I'm
hustler to do Mary Kay.
What? I'm talking about a real hustler.
Man, when they get that whip, that
Oh
Mary
my
Kay in the
God.
back, I
So,
said,
bro,
boy, she done sold all the
So
boxes.
that's all I heard, and my mom did it ever since I was born. So, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say my age now. You know what I'm saying? I'm young.
Young enough.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, she showed me that spirit and what that hustle mentality was about. So like, ever since then, that's what really led me to like, okay, what am I really gonna do? So, what's crazy? I've been doing music since I was like 13, and I've been doing like everything around music since then because I started a group called the A64 Boys because I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
You
Greenville.
feel me? And my boy Nick and everything. You feel me? We had a little group and everything out there. We did some things at a Peace Center and stuff like that. So it was really dope. That led me to where I was at now, and like really wanted me to learn the business of music. Back when I was like 13 and shit. So, so that led me to see what was really out there. And of course, we've been into 106 and Parks and the Rap Cities.
Facts.
And, all that stuff. The Waynes, the Pops, the DMX. I'm heavy in that stuff. I love that stuff. I feel like that was me. And that's what made me do, the A64 Boys and stuff like that. And my mom was managing me,
That's fire.
which is crazy. And I really never told anybody this stuff for real. And
Okay.
It's the place to do it.
Yeah. I manage a few people myself.
word.
Yeah, Evie, Jordan, that's one of my clients. Shout out.
It's
Shout out to them.
You know.
Yeah, well, I got some joints on the blade too.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, and that's what I wanted to build. Because look, back in the day, man, you know, you had LimeWire, Napster, and stuff like that. You had to find a way to like make your own mixtapes or find a way to make your own like little sound or way to just be like, oh, I'm into music or I'm doing this. And so doing that, man, just gave me that hunger of like that hip hop stuff, man. And then I just fell in love with it in 2009 when I graduated from Malden and everything. And I just went from there. I was like, man, I gotta be the next Russell. I gotta be the next Jay. I gotta be like something. Like I gotta like, because South Carolina, the Carolinas didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was going to New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Atlanta.
Yeah.
I mean, Atlanta was booming.
Atlanta's popping.
Booming. But everyone was still trying to get to New York to them labels.
Yeah.
You feel me? At the time. So like, and so it was no kind of like structure here. The only people that really came here, you knew was coming, was Gucci.
Right.
And low key, that kind of set up a cool blueprint too for like how to like get shows out here in Greenville and stuff. Like, cause Gucci always came to Greenville, but they always found different ways. So that was a cool way to like learn how to do A&R stuff like that. So, back to it. So I went to 2009, found about Smith. Smith had a music business and technology class.
Yeah.
And then at the time, they gave you a laptop.
Oh yeah, I remember y'all said
What?
that crazy.
And at the time, laptops was everything. And if I had a laptop, man, I could do my own production on the laptop, did the beats and everything. You know, I could have did all that. So, and I did all that and did stuff like this. And so I went to Smith, got that, and got into radio.
Yeah,
fire.
You know what I'm saying? So
you got Power 98.
I was at Power. So I went to CBS Radio at the time. It was at 2010. This is when I moved to Charlotte. 1 year at Smith. Freshman year, just booming, doing all the stuff as freshman year at Smith, like doing Jabac, you know what I'm saying? Jabac, doing all that. I was the music director for Jabac, bringing people to like the cookouts or to the homecoming stuff, like being a part of that. Shout out to Jontel, man, for real, man. She gave me game out there as well, you know what I'm saying, on how to like, you know, for customer service, not just customer service, but student activity, for real, like really like building that bond with just people in the new class that's coming under you and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, pause. So like it's just making sure things is getting, you know, together. So and I love that with Jontel, how she structured me with that. So but with Jabac and radio, no one told me how to get into internships, y'all. Like I had to find that shit myself. I had to find it myself.
Yeah.
So like
you can cuss a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Dude, all I like cursing. I saw the hesitation. Like,
what's your favorite cuss word?
Like, nah, fuck that. You can say that.
What's your favorite cuss word? I like to cuss a little.
You know, damn might be my favorite cuss word for real. But
nigga.
Yeah, for real.
My favorite.
No one really showed me how to do internships. They told me we could do interns, you know what I'm saying, at school. So I was like, okay, bet. But no one's like, yo, you should do this. So I went to CBS Radio, started at the the other side, the Caucasian side, where it was like Kiss 95.
Yeah.
And 103 Country Jams.
Yeah, they like the same stuff. She's my cherry pie. They go crazy.
Hey, and their events is crazy. So
yeah, they support. They support their artists.
Yeah,
they artists big
time.
50 years later, they still out there.
Big time. And that's what showed me some game as well too. And then that led me to go to Power 98 and V101 for the R&B side. So so I started doing promotions and everything like that, and just started learning the game from the outside in. So and that's what led me really here, man. Just doing radio then that led me to CI, and then that led me to work with the Hornets.
You did work.
Yep. And so it just gave me a lot of experience to, you know, now try to jump for myself and just push Games Momentum to where it's at.
Is that how we started Games Momentum? That's how the origin story, what led you to Games Momentum?
Yes.
When did the Games Momentum, what year did that start?
2017, but really, of course, 2019, before COVID and stuff hit. Because right when COVID was hit, I was about to propel to something where we was going to New York and some sports production stuff was happening, and I had a venue and things like that. Stuff was about to boom, and then it just kind of boom.
Gotcha. I did want to ask real quick, growing up in South Carolina, Greenville, who's some of your favorite movement to like model after? Like, was it the Def Jam, like you mentioned, or Rough Riders, or because you mentioned some up north acts being from down south, and you also got So Def.
Yep.
Grand Hustle,
Dipset raised me for about about 5 to 8 years. I was from New York.
Disturbing the Peace, Trick Daddy. So
UGK.
who's because I'm just trying to name shit from the South too. But
I'm glad you said that, man.
You got Death Row, you got all that shit. So who's your favorite one to model after? Like I want to be like that nigga.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna say.
Shout out Suge, man.
Hey, shout out, because Suge really did it though.
He
for
did,
real,
he did.
regardless.
He did it his way.
And to now see how
His
the
way.
music really business is revealing itself is he did it for real. But honestly,
without baby oil too.
yeah, without the baby oil.
I ain't got nothing to say about shit.
But I'm gonna say, of
That nigga
course,
behind bars, you got scared.
Yup.
hey, he real deal.
You got people out here. Shit.
He real deal, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say Rock, of course, Rock Nation.
Oh, Master P too.
I'm gonna say Rock. I'm gonna say Jay.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say Master P. I'm gonna also say Baby and Cash Money, of course. I'm gonna say Ice Cube.
Yeah, excuse me.
I'm gonna say because he had not just the West Side Connection, but it was the whole thing. Because he
NWA.
definitely showed the whole, like, he from storytelling to movies,
Yeah.
to the game, all that. So I definitely,
Yeah.
and I have a crazy story about that, about Ice Cube, for real. We can go into
You met
that.
that nigga?
So, yes, I have, but technically, we're second cousins.
Huh?
We first cousins if we close. I don't care about Ice Cube.
How are you
feel
related?
that.
How are you related to O'Shea?
So,
Mr.
O'Shea
Big
Jackson.
3?
this is crazy, and this is real, and I have actually a picture I can show you.
I'm gonna do research on this shit too.
Please, bro. So he came out here with Kevin Hart doing the Ride Along 2 promo at the
Yeah.
radio station.
Better not be lying.
And I'm not, bro. So this is crazy. So he's actually on my mother's side.
He did say he had family. So.
It's Saluda. And this is what I asked him when I talked to him just like this. I was like, because everybody was trying to get pictures and stuff like that. I was like, bro, let me ask you something that no one will ask you. He's like, what's up, bro? I was like, do you know a small town of Saluda? He's like, yeah, outside of Greenwood. I say yes, because that's where we from,
Yeah.
Greenwood.
Yeah.
So and then I showed him this picture right here, and I'll put this on everything, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is wild because I never told anyone. So we had a family reunion 2 years before I got this picture. My aunt, this is my great aunt, y'all. This is my great aunt, and this is my grandfather.
Okay.
This person right here came to our family reunion.
Look like you.
So you know who that is? That's his mother.
Damn.
That's his mom coming to our family reunion. He is on our mom. This is my mom's father, and that's his sister.
Cousin.
And I showed him this picture. You know what he
That'd
did?
be me every time
He
I
had
see
glasses
Ice
like
Cube.
Wawa, bro. He was like, what? He was like,
Ice Cube had
he was
good
like, bro.
taste.
I was like, man, that's my grandfather. He was like, yeah, that's my mother. I said, I know. I said, we're second cousins. He was like, bro, what? But I couldn't really I wanted to really tap in.
Yeah.
But everyone was trying to get pictures and everything, bro. And it really was pissing me off because I didn't want to be fan off.
She's like, yo, this is my cousin. Fuck out of
You
here.
feel me? But
Yeah.
bro, so and the lady
That's
I showed,
hard.
this is my great aunt. My she showed us, and she put the roots together and everything like that, bro. So ever since then, I
This
look
on
at
your dad's
Friday
side?
different, bro.
This on your dad's side?
On my mom's side.
Wow.
So I look at Friday different. I look at everything different. Like it's just
Yeah.
and I see why my interest in everything is.
You gotta
bro.
start
Yeah.
heckling him at the Big 3 games, man. Next time he do want to show.
So I have a story about that, bro.
You gotta start heckling that.
So he
nigga.
came for a Power 3 game.
Okay.
And I tried to talk to him and everything, but I was at Power 98, but I couldn't because at the time the Hornets was doing some new security stuff, so I couldn't I was I'm still with the radio, but at that time, Q was really private stuff, so I tried to get there, man. It was not happening, and it just went left. But I try to get back to it, but it's gonna come.
That's your cousin. That's crazy.
That shit wild. So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
that's real. So, but other than that, that's where I get my I love hip
So
hop.
it's low key in you.
Yeah, it's in me, bro.
Yeah.
I love that, bro. And in Rap City, it birthed me, man. You feel me?
Everybody love rap. City.
Oh my god.
Remember Big Ticket came to our hometown?
Oh, what?
He hosted something. I forgot.
Yeah, and he became a radio personality. And you know who really did it for real?
What was that?
Luda, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was a radio guy.
Yeah, Luda does it
Luda
big.
did that stuff.
That was my favorite rapper for a
Yeah,
while.
it was my
For
favorite
real?
rapper until Lil Wayne was,
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that
Because his videos was creative, and the bars were always
bar
there.
for bar.
Them bars was always
Especially
there.
when he was trying to go against 50 that time.
Yes.
That was crazy.
That was
Ludacris and
insane.
50?
Yeah, they had
Yes.
beef.
I don't know.
He dropped
Yes.
a super long freestyle
Really?
Bro,
on
it
50.
was bro. It
I
was
don't
Yes.
remember that shit.
Do y'all remember this, bro? Do y'all remember the beef DVDs, bro, from Quincy Jones
Yeah.
back in the day?
No,
He
I
showed
definitely
all-
remember them joints.
He showed all the beefs in hip hop and stuff, bro. Like
you telling our age on here, bro.
I am, bro. That shit is crazy. But at the same time, bro, it's just like it's bringing me back to like why I do this shit for real, because like the culture means that much to not just me but the people around me because they was looking for somewhere to get out.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why that momentum means so much, just to try to inspire. If it's just through workouts, if it's just through small events, if we go to New York to do the HBCU Classic, if it's just like doing podcast work, if it's somebody is looking just to get out of their situation and know like their dreams can do it too. So like at the same time, man, bro, it's forever, and I gotta live forever. And I work with Nipsey, I work with Currency, I work with Dom, I work with a lot of these people before, and it's just been on the back burner because I just don't really tell people like that. Like I talk to the best of the best, like Wiz, like Sean.
You gotta start documenting it.
Yeah, bro. So that's why I'm trying to do that now, and I actually been doing that, man. Shout out to my boy, our big brother Lex Bibbs, because we did this. You know, we was doing our Fresh Out the Box series, and this was like documentary style. This was before Netflix was like cashing out on documentaries and shit. So I'm like, God, why we didn't keep going? Yeah. But we had to go like different houses and check out like not just different houses, different people, just who had like the freshest kicks and stuff like that, and we'll document it and stuff like that. We went to Asheville. It was crazy. People in Tennessee, like it was just wild. So it just brings me back to why I do this.
Yeah, the name makes a lot of sense now. More hearing you break down stories and stuff I didn't know. I knew you work with Currency and shit. I remember your stories about Torque.
Man.
I think I remember you talking about Nip before too.
Yeah, I worked with Nip 2 times.
How was that experience?
It was really good, and it was just really a humble experience because it was just like, yeah, bro, just come on, type stuff. It wasn't just like, yo, Nip, like I put an email, can I work with you? Boom, boom, boom. He was like, nah, bro, just come on.
For real?
Yeah, cause so. This is history, bro, because it's not even there no more. Shout out to Tremont Music Hall because it's not even here in Charlotte.
Right?
It was on South Tryon, but now it's breweries and apartments all over the place, bro. So
that's why I think Loop Show is so important. The homecoming show at the neighborhood theater.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that shit is important.
That is important. Because my boy Wells was on that joint, bro.
He's performing.
Yeah, Wells.
He changed his name
to Leroy.
Yeah.
Good. I tell the city, right? So that's what brings me to where I'm at now, even with the city, bro. Like I know a lot of people like in the city, and that's what made me with this A&R stuff. Like they, even before like the baby and all that stuff like that, people was brewing, bro. Like the city had some gems. You feel me? Like Elevator J. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Beast, where I was telling y'all about later. Just some, Wells was been out there too. Of course, De Niro Ferrar. You know what I'm saying? But just gems, bro. So,
yeah, I think we had guests on before. We were just talking about like the elevation of Charlotte culture and music, like Mariah or Peculiar Hippie. She was on here before. I feel like she's a big staple here too.
Yeah.
Chris that you met across the hall, he's tapped in. Like this is Surf spot, Surf. I think that's his picture right there.
Yeah, I seen him. I was like Surf at the when I was coming in. I was like, I know Surf. That's what's up.
So this is a small community of creators that's all tapped in. It's like it's a big city but small at the same time.
Right. Yeah, it is time for that though.
Everybody always say that it's time. I feel like it is finally just time though. I feel like everything's aligning for Charlotte.
It's never the right time, man. You just got to do it. It's always gonna be a reason not to do something.
That's true, but I feel like everybody kind of feel like that now.
Yeah, I
so
think
it's like now or never.
They'll fade off.
You think so?
You'll see, people. You can. Well, we go to the gym. It's getting pretty empty in the morning now. People fade off, bro.
That is true.
It's a good point, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That is very true. I've seen a lot of people come and go as well. Like,
because people like to do what they feel instead of what they discipline ain't about what you feel. You know what you got to do every day.
Right.
So you can't just be like, oh, I don't feel like doing it today. Well, you never be successful. You think Jeff Bezos saw them do, be like, oh, I got to wake up at 5 and get ready to make these billions of dollars. Oh, woo, boo hoo. No, somebody got to do it. Better me than,
And that's how I felt like in radio. Bro, radio was like back-to-back days.
Yeah.
Back-to-back.
Yeah.
And it was like
they need you every day.
What? And then long hours. And then sometimes you had to sleep at the station. And sometimes you had to.
Did you do morning or did you do like afternoons?
Both.
That morning shift is crazy. That morning shift is crazy.
But for Steve Harvey, oh my gosh.
I don't know. And you have to sound like this.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we're gonna wait.
All right, here's traffic.
Exactly.
But at the same time, like it was really cool. But because you getting that practice in that production. But if you hear that sound, like if you hear the sound going off, you late. You late or you messed up.
What is
real,
it? That's what you talking about.
It's like this sounds like it's almost like a Good Times like a good times background sound.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. About to say,
you like, oh, you hear that?
Yeah.
You're in big trouble, bro.
Right.
That's just a good movie.
I know. I'm late to the gym because sometimes I listen to the radio. What is it? Power 98.
Yeah.
And I'm in the radio. All I hear in the radio is "Wake up!" I'm like, damn, it's 6 o'clock already.
Man,
Oh.
it's crazy. I
It's
love
the Morning
Batman,
Madhouse.
man.
Morning Madhouse.
And they're stable out here.
Yeah, they really are. He can,
Yeah,
and you can see him anywhere too. He's really reachable. Like No Limit Larry. You can just.
I love them, man.
I see him
I gotta
everywhere.
put that on record, man.
Somebody
y'all.
was just asking me like, who do I think is like, what was my favorite like Charlotte experience I've been to recently? And I told him the Duluth show because I met Betty Grind, and I thought, I thought it was dope to meet Betty Grind. Like a lot of people may not remember him, but that's a core memory for me because that's who I identify with, a Charlotte rapper. That was the first time I heard like a Charlotte artist on the radio. And it was Betty Grind. So I gave him his flowers. Like, I think that nigga important.
That's dope. That's dope, though.
I really do. But it gains momentum to tie this back in. I know you curate and plan events. Like we had Long Live Wolf from here. I believe he was a part of an event. Maybe you helped put together as well too. I just forget the name of it.
Post Festival.
There we go.
Yep.
Pulse, yes.
Yep.
So and you were at the Primo Rice show and shit too, right?
Yep.
I was out there. That joint was fire.
Bro, I didn't know Primo was getting love like that.
They love Primo down
I did not know that, man.
That crowd wasn't from Charlotte, bro. I can tell you that right now. Most of the people were not from Charlotte.
I don't know.
Primo got a lot of love in Charlotte.
He do.
I mean, he do, but I feel like that was a lot of Maryland. That was a lot of DMV people in there.
What's my dog from the? I think he from the West. Excuse me if I don't know for real, but he from Charlotte. Ghost man. Yeah.
He reports here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they close right there, so I know he had to have some type of Charlotte.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely did, but I don't know. I know DC niggas, and they look like it looked like a lot of DMV people out there. I can feel that too,
but
yeah, Primo's. I mean, he's one of my favorites. So I fuck with Charlotte. So
okay.
I was out there.
Yeah, I tapped into Primo during 2020. That's not the thing. I first started listening to Larry June too. All around 2020, I got.
He made.
I just tapped in
Money Dance, and I was locked after that. It's my money dance.
I just tapped in with the show, which is crazy with Primo was because I'm heck. But see, before Primo and Larry, my guy Dom.
Like,
yeah. Dom.
Yeah, we was at Dom's show.
Gold out penis.
What?
Me and Tom was at Get Home Safety Tour.
Yeah.
Bro,
I gotta send Chris a picture to put up. It's
760.
Oh, bro, don't do that, bro. But that's crazy.
Nah, Dom had a crazy run.
And I really want to bring him back, man, for real, because he got love in the Carolinas.
He shouted out Charlotte.
He did. He did on on one of them tapes. He did, man. For real.
I think like one of his best cities he's been to.
Bro,
Yeah,
he got a lot of fam out here.
Yeah, he got a lot of love. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I wanted to tie this back into Games Momentum, so we know you curate events, you put together events and plan events, and you had like the Daddy and Me event, which I was a part of too. Shout out to you this summer, getting dads together. You know, our line brother Shane that passed. You know, I'm godfather of his son Elijah. Nicholas is godfather of his daughter Allison, and we were out there to support and show love. So what goes into planning and putting together events that you do under your brand? Because Daddy and Me is pretty good. I feel like that could keep building and grow and become bigger each year.
Yes, sir.
So what goes into the planning of your events that you do?
Really, it starts off with.
Why was there too? I forgot.
I'm about to say, bro.
My fault.
His family.
I felt some shade.
You felt it, right? You felt the energy. I was there.
I was like, oh shit.
I had my little cousins with me. I'm not a father, but I had my little cousins with me. You
Thanks,
know,
bro.
Yeah, shout out to Jackson.
Little badass.
Hey man, that was a dope time.
I ain't gonna hold you.
And y'all ran with me
he just
too.
Misunderstood.
Nah, I think it's bad.
They ran with me.
Got life.
People was out there chilling at the playground. Anyway, man, it was just a good time, man. And what I was gonna say to start off your question is, it has to be something that's genuine. Each of my Daddy and Me's had to be genuine and like at a good time. Like I can't just be like, yeah, I'm doing something just for the community. Now I gotta like really do it from my heart and really, you know what I'm saying, really be like, okay, this is time to do this. So like this was the third one. And the third one was really being outside in the park and the trail, because lately I just been running the trail like crazy. Like I just every day I just been doing like 4 to 5 miles, or sometimes I push it to 9, and it's crazy.
Now what?
9 miles.
Hell no.
And because now
we gotta stop interviewing these running niggas, man.
it's crazy. And it's crazy to see like a trend of it like that, because I wasn't even like into running for real. So, but to bring it back to Daddy and Me 3, it was just like I wanted to bring dads out because of how the run made me feel. It made me feel free. It made me be like with my kids and like I can do this. And so like we had a little cool lap around the park. And then the park had like a cool like water slide.
Yeah, the little splash joint. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then the park area. So it was just a time to bring the family together. And my mom has a great, put in as well.
Yeah, nah, she's
because it's a family business.
That's super cool. Your mom,
yeah, it's a family. My dad too. It's a family business but gains momentum. So like they help me on the community part when I'm doing like some of the entertainment stuff or the sports stuff. So and my mom, she does the speaking stuff. So on the side. So it's just real deal. So, and that's what we try to tie everything together just to bring it back to like, okay, this was for the dads because I've been going through some stuff with my kids and stuff like that and their mother. So it's like I know there's a lot of fathers that's out there, going through that, and it's just a time for us to really come together. You know what I'm saying? And just like it's a safe space.
Yeah.
Keep that shit going. That I had a good time. We had a good time. We was out there.
Yes, we did.
I don't want to feel that shade. That shade was crazy. It got quiet. I felt ebony. I felt wild.
I felt that.
Yeah, I was like, all right, why? What is happening? And I was like, okay, wow.
Man, you can tell the energy switch, man. You can feel it in the room.
You can feel that momentum.
I was processing that shit in real time. Why was
he said, yeah, I was at the game. You think, the fuck? You, nigga?
I forgot, bro. But shit, man. Why do you either or of one of your joints this week? Did you have
shame? One? We are back on this shame petition, people.
He shames shit every week.
I shame things.
Shame.
I shame things every week because we need to bring shame back, bro. Because people just out here just living crazy. We can't shame stuff no more. And it's some wrong things.
Facts.
And we're gonna bring up one of them right now. This is for the women out here. This
nigga love hate, bro.
You women in these poster girl dresses.
Oh man.
Poster girl dresses is hoe uniform. Let's go out there saying that on the thing. I will show you guys. You can go to if you can go to TikTok or any platform, you type in poster girl dress, you will see it.
Chris, it's time for this.
He got it. But a poster girl dress is pretty much what strippers wear. I was on TikTok and I seen a stripper complaining about poster girl dresses because they were around $15 and now they $30 and they sold out everywhere because we have civilians, women out here wearing poster girl dresses, which is fine. If you at the club, it's a nightclub, that's fine. If you want to dress like that, you're gonna get that attention that you want and don't want. But at the same time, there are places you can't wear a poster girl dress. I saw one, Applebee's. Come on now. Why are you wearing a poster girl dress? I can see your nipples, your panties. At this point, you look like yeah, exactly. At this point, you look like a kind of a weirdo because there's kids in here and your ass and titties is out. That's weird. Another place not to wear a poster girl dress, a kid's birthday party. Why? We got Paw Patrol out here dancing with the kids, and here you come swinging booty, and the man in the suit can't pay attention to the kids no more because he's looking at you. And these kids like, mommy, how come, why don't all women look like that? I can see her panties. Why are you wearing a poster girl dress to these parties? It is nightwear or it's a whole uniform. I don't care what you think about it or how you feel, but you should definitely be wearing that shit at the club for your man or your woman. Or you strip. We should not be seeing poster girl dresses in these restaurants or at kids' parties. And it's not right. And you should be ashamed of yourself for thinking that's cute for these kids. You out here looking like a stripper and little Timmy over here, 8 years old, he ain't never seen ass and titties like that. He confused as hell. Now his mom and dad gotta explain to him, why don't you dress like that, mommy? I like what she had on. Now little Timmy a pervert because of you. And we got honestly, we gotta call the cops on y'all when y'all come out here. And because if a man pull up in this poster girl dress, he going to jail immediately. So if it's kids around, you got that poster girl dress on, I am calling the police. Because why kids shouldn't see that, all right? And shame on you women in these poster girl dresses advocating I can wear my dress wherever I want to. Yeah, you can, ho.
All right. And that is this week's episode of Shame, the Shame Petition, brought to you by yours truly, Wah, 2 times. Thank you, Wah, for your shame this week.
Yes, sir.
It is a nice little dress though, but
I knew you wasn't all the way.
But man, you can't wear it around kids or at these family places. That's all I'm saying.
That's
shame.
True, man. You can't do that.
Shame. That's weird.
I knew you wasn't all.
You gotta have some type of
decorum.
There you go.
Decorum. What's the? It's not the mirror.
Not the mirror.
It's not the mirror at all.
All right. Well,
Shame.
Thank you, Wah. Tone, gains momentum, bro.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
have
sir.
anything coming up, closing out the year, starting out?
What we got? What's going on for the rest of the year,
2025?
brother?
What's up?
Man, yeah, bro. So I'm really about to just leap out here and just go straight gain some momentum on a lot of things. So we bringing like a content day.
Okay.
So I actually wanted to talk to you guys actually about it for real. Where we, excuse me, a content day where it's bringing everyone together just to do content. Just like, hey, I do this. Hey, I do that.
Fire.
Let's shoot. Let's record.
Let's do it.
Let's check out this art. Let's mingle. Maybe have like 2 people come out and perform. You know what I'm saying? Something very chill. So it can build to maybe a possible Dom show.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Because I would love to have Dom out here.
Yeah, that's
Dom.
pretty much the
Real
vibe.
fire.
That's the vibe in Atlanta though. Like everybody be at the studio and they catch you out. Hey, you want to do a song? Yeah, I do a song. So we need them type of vibes
we
here.
need that vibe, and the
Yeah.
Carolina needs that ladder, and that's
Yeah.
what Gains Momentum is here for. You know, we build
Yeah.
that bridge, we build that ladder, we build those people together. So Content Day,
Yeah.
that's coming up, maybe in October 27th. Just be aware, and we're gonna just have them like more times. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's necessary. You know, I wanted to do like a cool theme. You know what I'm saying? So revolutionary type vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be out there. Other than that, we're doing meet and greets. You know what I'm saying? So whoever want to do meet and greets, you know, come holler at me. We have a restaurant with Teriyaki Madness partnership. So
That's my spot.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's really good. You know, steak bowls. You know, orange chicken.
Orange chicken
Oh
bowl,
my
you
God,
know, spicy teriyaki
spicy
bowl.
chicken teriyaki.
We can do all day.
I'm talking about all day noodles.
Rice bowl, noodle
Oh,
bowl,
boy,
fried
what?
rice.
And you can just have a meeting there. You know,
Shit.
I'm telling you.
Where's
bro.
it at, Tom?
It's uptown, man. It's in the metropolitan area.
Yep.
bro. So,
That's the same one I go to.
yeah, bro. So we out there, come holler at your boy.
By the Target and Trader Joe's over there.
Yes, sir.
Goddamn,
Get your
Wah.
girl some flowers at Trader
Yeah,
Joe's,
I got
man.
That's my area. That's where I be at. That's the Target. Now you wanna see something in Target? Well, you can go to any Target, honestly.
Any Target.
Any Target. Put on your best
But-
fit. I got a fresh cut. I'm going to Target right after this.
But you are facts, bro. Factual on something.
Yeah.
If you go on that side, you will see something. So
Yeah.
just be aware.
Yeah.
But other than that, man,
Keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah, just keep your head on something. But other than that, man, we just working. We got some artists that's coming out. Preach still out. Doing this thing with probably Out Your Mind too. So that's gonna be really crazy. Thad as well too, still doing production. My boy Jared, he just came on team. We're working on the website now.
Okay.
So, we're just building, man. It's like I'm saying, it's just time to go full stream for the clients and everything and put people together because it's time. Man, it's no time for the other stuff. They know what we do. They see what we do. It's just I just had to handle that stuff for the father stuff, the father thing, the father issue and everything with the BMs and stuff. All those dads that's going through stuff. Just know we here for you. I'm here for you. So we gonna have that route opening up for you guys so y'all can have your story told. So just be aware of that because that's very important. And that's what we building on next, man. We're just keeping that momentum, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I
feel me?
like it.
Fuck with it.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
I like it. Good shit, Tom.
Love it, man.
Yeah, man.
Good shit, man.
So just other than that, man, just want to keep God there. Let
Keep
y'all
God
know
first,
this
man.
brotherhood. I really appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
I love what y'all doing. Far out
Thank
here.
Do what we
And,
can.
Thank you.
doing what y'all do, man. So
Thank you,
it's
brother.
necessary. So again, content day. Come on out, man.
Pull
All
up.
right, Tom. We'll keep people posted. We'll share what you post. Watch the time. You had anything else to add before we get on out of here? He's still pissed. All right. Well, I'm signing off. Tom,
My dog.
appreciate you, man.
Always, man. It's always a pleasure to have family on this joint.
Always a
Absolutely.
pleasure, man.
Tom
Always a
Games
pleasure.
Momentum will put his Instagram tags and all of that
For sure.
right by him. You should see it right below. Signing off. I'm Kurt Architect.
It's your boy Wild 2 times.
Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, share, watch, like, all of that.
Send all your shame stuff to me.
Shame or big bag.
You feel me? If you feel any type of way about what I said about postal girl dresses, please DM me because I have more thoughts.
Yeah.
Way more thoughts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
man. Holla at me, man.